Chinchillas are not your typical pet. They are soft, energetic, and full of personality. Originally from the Andes Mountains of South America, these adorable rodents have some of the densest fur in the world, making them incredibly unique. Unlike other small pets, chinchillas require special care, such as dust baths instead of water baths and a cool environment to prevent overheating. Whether you're thinking about adopting a chinchilla or simply curious about these amazing creatures, here are 20 fascinating facts that will help you understand why chinchillas are such extraordinary companions. 1. Super dense fur. Chinchillas have the densest fur in the animal kingdom, making them incredibly soft and velvety to the touch. While humans have only one hair per follicle, chinchillas have 50 to 80 hairs in a single follicle. This extreme density creates a natural barrier against parasites like fleas and ticks, as they cannot navigate through the thick fur to reach the skin. However, this also makes chinchilla fur highly sensitive to heat. Since their skin is covered by an insulating layer of fur, body heat gets trapped, making it difficult for them to regulate their temperature. This is why chinchillas must be kept in a cool environment, away from warm or humid areas, as high temperatures can cause overheating and even fatal heat stroke. Another interesting fact is that, due to their dense fur, chinchillas do not shed excessively, like cats and dogs. This makes them a great option for people who have mild pet allergies. 2. Dust baths instead of water baths. Unlike most pets, chinchillas cannot take water baths, as their dense fur traps moisture and takes too long to dry. If their fur remains damp, it can lead to fungal infections, dermatitis, and other skin problems. Additionally, water can damage the structure of their fur and strip away natural oils that keep it healthy. To stay clean, chinchillas take dust baths, which mimic their natural environment in the Andes Mountains. They roll around in a fine powder made from volcanic ash or special minerals called chinchilla dust, which absorbs oil, dirt, and moisture from their fur. This process not only keeps their coat clean but also fluffy and healthy. Dust baths should be provided 2 to 4 times a week, depending on the chinchilla's needs. It is essential to use only dust specifically made for chinchillas, as other powders may irritate their skin or lungs. The bath container should also be large enough for them to roll and fully cover their body in dust. 3. They don't sweat. Unlike humans and many other mammals, chinchillas do not have sweat glands, meaning they cannot regulate their body temperature by sweating. Instead, they rely on their environment to stay cool. This makes chinchillas extremely sensitive to heat. Temperatures above 77 degrees Fahrenheit 25 degrees Celsius can already be dangerous, and anything over 80 degrees Fahrenheit 27 degrees Celsius poses a high risk of heat stroke. In warm climates, it is essential to keep chinchillas in a cool, well-ventilated area, away from direct sunlight. Many owners use ceramic cooling tiles, air conditioning, or fans to ensure a comfortable temperature. If a chinchilla starts panting, becomes lethargic, or shows redness in its ears, it may be experiencing heat stress. In such cases, it should be cooled down gradually by moving it to a cooler area and providing a cold surface to lie on, but never by spraying it with water, as this can make things worse. 4. Most active at night. Chinchillas are nocturnal and crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. During the day, they prefer resting and sleeping, often hiding in cozy spots or burrowing in their enclosures. This behavior comes from their wild ancestors, who live in the Andes Mountains and must avoid predators. Since many predators hunt during the day, chinchillas evolved to be active when it is safest for them. For people with a busy daytime schedule, this can be an advantage, as chinchillas will be awake and ready to play in the early morning and evening, when their owners are usually at home. However, it also means that they can be noisy at night, jumping around and chewing on objects in their cage. If you are sensitive to noise, it's best to keep their enclosure away from your bedroom to avoid sleep disturbances. Another fun fact is that even though chinchillas are active at night, they do not stay hyperactive for long periods. They have a cycle of playing and exploring, followed by short breaks of rest, making their activity patterns more balanced. 5. Long lifespan. Unlike most rodents, which have short lifespans, chinchillas have an impressive life expectancy. In captivity with proper care, they can live between 10 and 20 years, and some have even reached 25 years. This makes them very different from hamsters, mice, or rats, which typically live only 2 to 5 years. This long lifespan means that adopting a chinchilla is a serious commitment. They require consistent care, attention, and an appropriate environment for many years, so it is important to consider whether you are ready for such a long-term pet. Additionally, because they live so long, chinchillas may develop age-related health issues, such as arthritis, dental problems, and mobility difficulties. Providing a balanced diet, enough space to exercise, and regular veterinary checkups can help ensure they live a long and healthy life. With the right care, chinchillas can form strong bonds with their owners, recognize voices, learn routines, and even show affection, making them cherished family members for decades. 6. Continuously growing teeth. Chinchillas have open-rooted teeth, which means their teeth never stop growing throughout their lives. Unlike humans who have a fixed set of teeth, chinchillas need to constantly wear down their teeth by chewing. If their teeth become too long, they can develop malocclusion, a painful condition where the teeth grow unevenly and make eating difficult. To prevent dental issues, chinchillas need plenty of chewing materials, such as high-quality hay like Timothy hay, wooden chew toys, and pumice stones. Hay is especially important because its coarse texture naturally grinds down their teeth while also supporting healthy digestion. If a chinchilla's teeth grow too long, they may drool excessively, lose weight, or show difficulty eating. In such cases, a veterinarian may need to trim their teeth professionally. Regularly monitoring your pet's eating habits, weight, and mouth can help detect dental problems early. 7. Excellent jumpers. Chinchillas have incredibly strong hind legs, allowing them to jump up to 6 feet, 1.8 meters, high. This ability helps them escape predators in the wild by leaping onto rocks and cliffs. In captivity, this means chinchillas require a tall cage with multiple levels, platforms, and ledges to climb and jump around. A single-level cage is not suitable, as it does not provide enough exercise or mental stimulation. If a chinchilla is kept in a small enclosure without space to jump, it can become bored, stressed, and even overweight due to lack of movement. When letting your chinchilla out for playtime, ensure the area is secure and chinchilla-proofed, as they may attempt to leap onto high furniture or escape through small gaps. They have great precision and balance, so expect them to jump onto unexpected surfaces. 8. Extremely agile. In addition to their powerful jumping skills, chinchillas are also very fast and agile. They can run at high speeds and make sharp turns to quickly evade predators in the wild. Their flexible spines and strong leg muscles allow them to change direction abruptly, making them difficult to catch. For chinchilla owners, this means that letting them out for playtime requires a safe, enclosed space. If a chinchilla gets scared or startled, it may dash away and hide in small, hard-to-reach areas. To prevent accidental escapes, make sure to block off gaps behind furniture, under doors, or near windows. If you need to pick up your chinchilla, approach slowly and calmly. Chasing them or grabbing them suddenly may cause stress and defensive behaviors, like fur slip, explained below. 9. Sharp memory. Chinchillas are highly intelligent animals with excellent memory. They can recognize their owners, learn routines, and even respond to certain words or commands. Many chinchillas learn to return to their cage when called or become familiar with specific sounds, like the rustling of their food bag. With patience and positive reinforcement, chinchillas can also be trained to do simple tricks, such as standing on their hind legs for a treat. However, they are independent and curious animals, so training requires consistency and rewards, rather than force or punishment. Since they remember experiences well, chinchillas can also hold grudges if they associate something with discomfort. If handled roughly or startled often, they may become nervous around that person or situation. On the other hand, a well-socialized chinchilla can develop a strong bond with its owner and enjoy interaction. 10. Odor-free pets. One of the biggest advantages of owning a chinchilla is that they are naturally odor-free. Unlike many other small pets, such as ferrets or guinea pigs, chinchillas produce very little body odor. This is because chinchillas do not sweat or produce oily skin secretions, which are common sources of pet odors. Their dry and compact droppings also have little to no smell, making cage cleaning easier and more pleasant than with some other pets. However, to maintain a clean environment, it's essential to spot clean the cage daily and change bedding regularly. A dirty cage can still develop an unpleasant smell over time due to urine buildup. Using absorbent bedding like aspen shavings or paper-based bedding can help keep the habitat fresh. 11. They cannot vomit. Chinchillas have a very delicate digestive system and, unlike humans and some other animals, they cannot vomit or regurgitate food. This means that any harmful food, toxic substance, or digestive blockage can become a serious health emergency. To keep their digestive system healthy, chinchillas should only eat a strict diet of hay and high-quality chinchilla pellets. Foods that are too sugary, fatty, or hard to digest, such as nuts, seeds, or human snacks, can cause bloating, constipation, or even fatal gastrointestinal stasis. Since they can't vomit, if a chinchilla swallows something dangerous, it must pass through their system completely, which is why preventing them from eating anything harmful is crucial. If you notice signs of lethargy, loss of appetite, or bloating, take them to a veterinarian immediately. 12. They love routine. Chinchillas are creatures of habit and thrive on a consistent daily routine. They feel safest when their schedule for feeding, playtime, and sleep remains predictable. Sudden changes, such as feeding at different times or altering their environment, can cause stress and anxiety. If stressed, a chinchilla may become agitated, stop eating, or hide more often. To keep them happy, try to feed them at the same time every day. Let them out for playtime at a consistent hour. Keep their cage setup stable, avoiding frequent rearrangements. While small adjustments are fine, drastic changes should be made gradually to prevent distress. 13. Fur slip OA defense mechanism. When chinchillas feel threatened or handled too roughly, they have a unique defense mechanism called fur slip, where they release patches of fur to escape a predator or an uncomfortable grip. This leaves a bald patch on their body, which may look alarming, but the fur grows back over time. In the wild, this tactic helps chinchillas escape if they are caught by a predator. To prevent fur slip in captivity, handle chinchillas gently and properly, supporting their body. Never grab them forcefully by the tail or back. Avoid sudden movements that may startle them. If fur slip occurs, the best thing to do is reduce stress, provide a calm environment, and allow time for the fur to regrow. 14. They need a lot of space. Despite their small size, chinchillas are high-energy animals that need plenty of room to jump, climb, and explore. A suitable cage should be at least 3 feet, 90 centimeters, tall, with multiple levels, ledges, and platforms. A single-story cage is not enough, as chinchillas love jumping and climbing rather than just running on a flat surface. Enrichment is also key. Chinchillas need hiding spots, tunnels, chew toys, and exercise wheels, without bars, to avoid injuries, to stay mentally and physically stimulated. A bored chinchilla may become destructive or develop stress-related behaviors, such as excessive chewing on the cage bars. Providing a large, well-structured habitat ensures they stay healthy, happy, and engaged. 15. Social creatures. In the wild, chinchillas live in groups, so they are naturally social animals. They do well with a same-sex companion, but if kept alone, they need extra attention from their owner to prevent loneliness. 16. Sensitive to heat. Temperatures above 77 degrees Fahrenheit 25 degrees Celsius can be dangerous for chinchillas, leading to heat stroke. They should always be kept in a cool environment, and some owners even provide cooling stones to help regulate their temperature. 17. Slow reproduction. Unlike other rodents that reproduce quickly, chinchillas have a long pregnancy of about 111 days, almost 4 months. They usually have 1 or 2 babies per litter, and the babies are born with fur and open eyes. 18. Funny sleeping positions. Chinchillas sleep in adorable and sometimes weird positions, such as lying on their back or curled into a ball. They also love sleeping in enclosed spaces like small hideouts or tunnels to feel safe. 19. Not fans of water. Aside from not taking water baths, some chinchillas are even picky about drinking water. Always provide fresh, filtered water in a bottle with a spout to ensure proper hydration. 20. Quiet pets. Chinchillas are not noisy animals, but they do make soft squeaks, purrs, or small grunts to communicate. This makes them a great pet for people looking for a quiet and low-maintenance companion.